Hi, my Libras. Welcome to your monthly reading. This is for the month of July. And if I'm not shuffling, it's because I did it already in Spanish and I'm translating in English. There's two things I have to mention. But first, before I mention this astrology thing, astrology aspects, I'm sorry, I am going to mention that these are general readings, as you know. It might resonate or not with your situation. So don't force it. And these readings are good for your moon sign, sun sign, and rising sign. Now, after saying that, now I'm going to mention the astrological aspects of this month are a little bit heavy this month for every single sign. And why I'm saying this is because we have eclipses going on. We have a solar eclipse and we have a lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse is going to be in a full moon, and we having a solar eclipse. So when we talk about eclipses, everyone knows, but if you don't know, I'm just letting you know, it's about karmic lessons, karmic situations that are going to end or are going to start. And when we talk about solar eclipses, they always have to be with new karma being created, and the lunar eclipses I always have to be with ending past karmas. So this month we having new and old, right? And this is why every single sign is having issues with it. And you specifically have a mess. And I'm not saying this is going to be a negative reading, but you do going to have to check pretty much what's going on here, because Libra, I just feel like the name of this is going to be like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Like, really, what's going on? Like, I see truth, new love, and something that is hanging in there, and some cycles that are not being closed at all. And to be honest with you, they are not going to be closed, but at the same time, it's going to be really hard to fix. Because if you want to go back to that past and try to fix it in a certain way, it's like that person probably is going to tell you, well, I'm not interested in you. I have nothing to do with you, and I don't want to be with you. Or it's all the way around. But that past karma, and I would not say something of the past. This is a recent past. So this could happen like a month ago, because seriously is showing someone who is new, is a new love, a new thing, but at the same time, it's not new, it's just recent. So you could meet this person or whoever it is just recently, like the last 2 weeks, a month, okay? So you're dragging that energy and still seeing like an old, past karma, but it's just the recent past karma. And I do see that this is really much damaging you, I would say, mentally. Like, it's keeping you awake and anxious, like always thinking, oh my gosh. And it's very heavy. It's a lot of baggage going on in here. You just bringing this or this person bringing it, but it's a lot of heavy load over your shoulders at this point. But I do see like this new thing or new karma created even before the solar eclipse. I'm going to tell you, the solar eclipse is not something that is going to create something new or a new beginning for you just from night to day or day to night. There is something is going to happen, like a sudden crisis or something that is going to occur for this new good positive thing to happen. Okay, so I do see happiness, and I do see like this clarity that came to you, or this truth that you said it, or the other person said it to you, or whatever it is. Because I see more than one person. I see like 3 people and even 4 here. And I feel like someone was dealing with 3 people. I mean, 2 people besides you, were dealing with 2 people besides you. And then someone just included 1 more, especially this month of July. And this is why there's a lot of things going on now with the 4 of Swords in reverse. Someone is being very selfish. And I think you're totally dealing with someone who's definitely a Gemini. Gemini. Also a Libra just like you, since we have the Justice card here too. And someone who is probably it could be any sign, but you could be dealing specifically with Gemini or Libra, or someone who is, because it's a lot of air here, also a water sign, especially a Pisces. I would say especially a Pisces. Oh my god, it's so hot in here. Especially a Pisces or a Scorpio. Scorpio. Strongly says Scorpio. I'm sorry for the person who's talking. This seems more like screaming than talking. Someone in my family, he can't hear that well, so when he talks, he really screams in the phone. So anyway, so this new thing that is not that new hurt you, or is going to hurt you, especially this month. You're going to be heartbroken in a certain way, because you really, really need to see how to fix things, because there is no balance in your life at this point, especially when it comes to your love life. There's no balance. There's no, I see you working hard a lot when it comes to, let's say, when it comes to your work life, your career. I see you trying to improve things, trying to start things with your new creation, with that new love, or whatever you really want to do as a goal in your life in the future. And it's so hard for me to talk when this person is screaming. It's just, I can't concentrate, so I don't know what to do. This person can very scream. It always happen when I do Libra. I'm sorry. By the way, he's a Gemini. It's my family is a Gemini, so yeah. You know what it's telling me? That's what you deal with, Libra. And I'm saying you're dealing with a Gemini strongly. This is what you're dealing with, right? Blah, 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 blah. I'm a Gemini, and I was dealing with a Libra. And I'm pretty sure that Libra was just, or if it's not a Gemini specifically, it's acting like a Gemini. So it's kind of like getting like, oh, it's enough for me, isn't it? Could be someone from the recent past. Specifically, you've been dealing with this person, but I see 4 people here. From 3 to 4. So there were 3 before, now there's 4 people involved here. This is a mess. This is a mess for you. Seriously. And I'm going to show you your cards, because I'm pretty sure you're like, let's show us the cards. Show me the cards. You know, this month specifically, you are going to be you're going to attract people. By the way, I have to say, you are going to be attracting people. But this energy of the Emperor reverse is saying there's no structure, there's no organization, and you're not organized. You are out of order. I don't think you're really determined to be able to do anything or have any relationship, especially this month. If you're alone and you say, but I don't have anybody, so this is not for me. Well, if you're alone too, it might be someone who's coming in, especially a Gemini, and you're going to have to really, really look at this person deeply and what their intentions are, because definitely this person, not every single Gemini is going to be in your life. By the way, I don't want to say this and people are like, this person is Gemini. Oh no, she said this. She said this. Cece says this. So I'm not going to deal with this person. No. Remember that this is general. But if you are dealing, or you're going to meet someone who's a Gemini and you don't have anybody, and you happen to meet someone who's a Gemini this month, just make sure you see their intentions and what they do and what their actions are. Because I do see someone, not someone, everyone else besides you, because I think you have been doing the same thing, like dealing with a lot of lies and dealing with a lot of deceptions here, and making some false promises and being very cunning and lying, and what's going on over here? Like when I see this, it's like, what's going on here? You have to make decisions and decisions and decisions, and all the decisions you'll be making, that you're going to be making this month, are going to be very hard for you to deal with. Like the decisions that you're going to have to make, not that you're going to make, but you're going to have to make. It's very hard for you, and you're definitely going to be heartbroken, but by this news and selfishness and the truth that coming in, that you thought it was great, it brought you happiness, and now is making you very depressed and sad and heartbroken. I mean, how can you allow someone else to enter your life? Because you're going to be very attractive. I mean, people's going to see you very attractive this month, I have to say. You're going to attract, and you're going to be very charming, and people is going to come to you. You're going to receive invitations, and people coming around you, and people are going to see you, like you're going to bring their energy up and going to lift them up. And that's that's the charming of every single Libra. You Libras are amazing. You guys, you are amazing. You know what Venus does to you, and you are very charming, and you can pretty much use this energy. But this energy that you in right now, it's definitely not over with whoever, and with more than one person that you involve with. And it's not going to allow you to risk anything, or nobody's going to want to risk anything with you, especially this month. And be careful how you communicate, even with your colleagues or your bosses this month. Okay? Your reputation and career is under the spotlight with the solar eclipse, which means good things and new beginnings. So remember, I said the solar eclipse is not that is going to create something new and loving and passion from the day to night, night to day. Is going to bring some sudden crisis. So be careful with your communication. Your communication in your fifth house with Mars retrograde is going to force you to be very communicative, especially in having fun and romance. And like I said, you're going to attract people, but there's no risk here. Like no people is going to risk with you. There's going to, even that you're going to be so charming for people, you're not going to get the okay, like the planet is not going to really help you to move to have more. I mean, thankfully, why I'm saying thank to the universe that this is happening, because you are involved in such a mess here. Like, seriously, this is a mess. Like, you need to figure it out what you want to do. What is it you really want, Libra? You really want to have a relationship, but you don't. You want to be alone? Okay, you're going to find someone. But remember what I said. Make sure that this person, whoever it is, especially if it's a Gemini, could be a Leo, could be another water sign, especially in Scorpio, who is going to try to mess with you. Or you are going to try to mess with this person and try to bring in someone else in the picture, because it seems like you guys are going to, or have been dealing with more than 1, 2, 3, and then now in this month probably 4. So if you thought that you were happy enjoying being with one another, then you're going to find out probably the other person has another one now, and now it's going to be like, what? That could happen. Now remember, this is a general reading, but I see 4 people. So what is the guidance? And I said, but what to do in this situation, what to do. And we got the six of wands here, and the 6 of wands is saying, you know what, this is like saying negative feedback right here, and this is something transitory. It's nothing that is going to last forever in this situation, but you really need to start thinking about how you're going to close this. Okay, because this is creating negative feedback for you, meaning like, look, how is it, what is going to do? There's no way you can move forward in anything in your love life. Even with romance, you're going to be stuck because all this mess going on here. So you're going to have to decide what to do. That's what it is. Decisions, decisions here with the Lover's card. Like, this is something that you really need to think about. You need to have to let go. At least let go of two people, please. Like, for one of them. But something is that, you know, the lunar eclipse is bringing it to you, especially in the 5th house, which is romance and which is fun and which is pleasure and has to do with children and creation. So, yeah, you're going to end up here just because probably your expectations were too high and things, and now you find out, ooh. And justice in reverse, no bueno, because there is no stability at this point. You are really, you're not going to have any balance. Emperor in reverse, if things were like, you feel like things were not going good last month, they were actually okay, but you found out things, right? Because I still remember, because when I see this, it's like you're still dragging that energy, right? But even like now, it did get worse, I would say. Like, why would you get involved with more people in here? Remember, this is not for all Libras, so don't get upset. I don't like when I see these things, but it's something that you guys kind of created, you know? It's like you go in a circle again. It's a vicious circle of romancing and fun. It's like you want to have fun, or you want to be with someone, but you having so much fun with so many people involved here that it's actually costing you so much work. It's like every single detail you're gonna have to be careful. And you thought like just speaking up and saying things will fix things, didn't. Actually, it's just from the clouds put you back in the floor and it hit you right hard, you know. You kind of like, you fell down right in the floor. Or it was the opposite, or someone decided like speak the truth and just say it to you, and you're like, whoa. And it reopened a lot of things that were never closed from the past or the recent past. So things are, you really need to, this is a, if the last month was a little confusing, trust me, this one it's pretty much. So I don't see things are going to be pretty much fixed this month. At least you will be dragging that energy for a while, but you need to let go. You can't keep everything, because that is making a mess. Okay? I hope you understand what I'm saying, Libras. And remember, with this 6 of Wands, it's bringing bad energy, it's bringing a feedback of a negativism to yourself. So you don't want to feed karma, bad karma back at you over and over and over. You see what I'm saying? So that's what your advice is. You need to let go and cut out things and stop it. Stop whatever you're doing. Either is you the person who is actually doing this deception thing, manipulation and being deceptive, or whatever it is, you need to cut it out. Because this month, new karmas are being opened, new karmas are being created, and this is a negative feedback here. Do you want to create more bad karma in your life, which you're going to have to pay back little by little, or you're going to fix it? So let go of what is not needed. Even if you have negative people coming into your life, or people trying to be manipulation to you, just close those doors. Really try to stop it, to keep feeding negativism in your life, especially in your karma. Okay, because we have good and bad karma, but so far at this point, you're upside down. Be careful. Watch what you're doing. Watch what you're saying. With Mercury retrograde this month in your 11th house of acquaintances and friends and whatever, I think I mentioned that already, and with the communication in your 5th house of romance and fun and whatever, because you really need to fix this first before you even try to attract more people and have more fun with others when you're still dealing with this issue in here. You're gonna make it worse. Okay? So my Libras, I'm gonna wish you the best. Big kiss, much love, much light. And if you want to have a personalized reading with me, in the description below this video, where the title is, you click to right in the icon that it's really next to the title. There's an icon right there. It's like a little arrow pointing down. Click in there, and the description is going to open. You're going to see all the information. So is the name there is the name. Okay, I'm putting, I mean, I don't know why I'm getting so confused. You guys are like a little mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad, because you don't need neither that. Please don't get involved with the Mars energy. Do not get angry, and then you're gonna make it worse. So let me just keep explaining what I was saying, because you guys are I'm getting that energy of you guys right now. Like, why is this happening? It's not me, it's you. Okay, so all the information that you're gonna find here below this video has all the packages that I'm offering for the personalized reading. The costs are there, the prices, and how to order it, and the link to order it. After that, you can contact me on my Facebook page. You can follow me on Instagram. Do not message me on Instagram for a personalized reading. Please do it through my Facebook page, which I'm leaving the name of my Facebook page. I haven't put the link in there because I used to do that, but YouTube sending people to someone else's Facebook page. I don't know why. I guess because the names are kind of like they look alike, or for the word fitness, and they will send it to that other person, not to my page. And the link for the cards that I'm using with the name of the cards is right here too in the description. And if you want to acquire them and study them and look at them or buy them or whatever, it's right there in the link. You can click on that. Anyway, I'll see you in the mid-month of July reading, and as well in the videos that I upload for healing qualities of, that I talk about the healing qualities of my stones or crystals that I like to talk about, and I use them for me. Remember my channel, I opened my channel because I wanted to inform, help, and talk about alignment, spiritual body and mind. And that's what I do to help myself and to feel peace inside of me, and has helped me a lot. So I wanted to help others to find that peace and find that alignment. So that's why I actually upload my personal workouts too, because they help you when you work out and you do meditation and you use, you know, holistic medicine, like this type of, you know, holistic medicine, which has to do with meditation or healing with crystals. It helps you to bring back to you positivism and attract people, positive people around you and all that stuff. So just in case it's like, oh, I post so much things and I upload too many things. That's why I do all this stuff in my channel. Anyway, much love and much light, and I'll see you. Ciao, Libras. Love you.